I just want to dive in to the highlights of the match between Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs. The score was 1-1. And we spoke about it last time that which team is going to become victorious. But now I said, let me just come back to you and let's just dive into this and find the reason why the match ended 1-1.
Absolutely. Yeah, 1-1 is a really close result, especially in a derby like that. So I think a big factor was probably the defense from both sides. Both Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs had some solid chances, but also missed opportunities. And honestly, the crowd probably played a role, that tension. What do you think stood out for you in the match?
Yeah, the crowd, though they arrived late, there was a delay for the match to start in time, but they managed to continue with the match. And maybe the players were affected by that, because if they set the time that is going to be 3:30, and then now the time will get to be shifted to another minutes, so it affects the players. I saw some of the players who we expect them to do well on the match. They were not doing well. For an example, we spoke about Relebo Mfukeng and Apolis. These players were off, and now we want to find out what the coach said after the match. He said the coach Wadu, he spoke about how his players were targeted by the Kaizer Chiefs players, and he said they were not willing to let them to play. They wanted to break their legs.
Yeah, that delay really throws off the rhythm, right? And you're so right. Like the timing, especially with their meal or pre-match routines, it all gets thrown off. And yeah, the fact that those star Kang weren't at their best, that's a big deal. And when the coach says they were targeted, it's pretty serious. I think the ref might have missed some calls there. So it definitely shaped the whole outcome.
Though there were some mistakes from the ref, there was a ball which were given to Oshinapolis, and he scored that ball. For me, it seems not to be an offside, but the ref decided otherwise. He said, no, it's not a goal.
Yeah, I remember that moment. It was so tight. I mean, from the replay, it really looked like he was onside. His foot was just in line. So yeah, that was a pretty crucial call. And I guess in a derby, those kinds of decisions can swing the whole match. Really frustrating for the Pirates fans, for sure.
Yeah, because Pirates were 1-0 down, and the score came after Wandile Duba pulled a run that left the defense of Orlando Pirates to collide, and he found a way to be in the box and gave it to Pule Modi, and that was the goal. What do you think about that goal?
Yeah, that was a brilliant run from Leslie. He just burst through the defense, so much speed, and the Pirates backline just couldn't keep up. And that pass to Modi was just perfect. I think that was a real turning point, because before that, Orlando Pirates were struggling to find their footing. So yeah, that run was top class.
It was top class, of course, and now we saw Kaizer Chiefs they were going to protect the 1-0 goal, and they were leading, and it seems like now Tabulu will surely turn around, and we will witness the derby where Kaizer Chiefs is becoming victorious on that match on that day, but it was not like that. They came back, Orlando Pirates, and they found the goal. They were trailing 1-0, but now Sibelebele had to come and rescue them and score a goal.
Exactly. I mean, that was a real moment of resilience from Orlando Pirates. After being on the back foot, they just didn't give up, and that goal from Sibelebele, wow, that was a stunner. It really kept the derby alive, and I think the fans just loved that fight back.
The fans were happy, surely. And now we speak about the two goalkeeper. We saw Brendan Peterson. He came to the party. He was saving Kaizer Chiefs. All the attack for Orlando Pirates, the balls, they were going straight to him. Not because the players wanted to take the ball straight to him, but he was just getting to all the direction. Any ball that comes to his side, he was managing to defend that.
Yeah, absolutely. Peterson was just on another level. I mean, some of those saves were incredible, diving left, diving right, just staying so focused. And it must have been tough for Pirates because they kept testing him, but he was just a wall. So honestly, he probably saved the game for Kaizer Chiefs.
So
even though
now,
it ended in a draw.
can we finally say yes, Brendan Peterson stand a chance to play for the World Cup?
You know, I think he really does. I mean, after a performance like that, he showed not just talent, but real composure under pressure. And with the national team watching, if he keeps up that form, he could definitely be in the mix for a spot.
Yeah, because Coach Hugo Bros was on the stand. I saw him. He put a smile when you see Brendan Peterson playing well, and I think he impressed the coach for the national team. He stand a chance of being selected to be part of the squad that is going to the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. You could see that relief and pride on his face, and the coach really seemed impressed, like you said. If he keeps this kind of form in the next few matches, I think he'll absolutely get that call up. So fingers crossed for him. He really deserves it.
He really deserve it. There you have it. Thank you so much. I think a match like that, everyone was expecting Orlando Pirates to win the match. I mean, those who, took their part to say, yes, of course, we're betting for Orlando Pirates to take this one. It was a loss for them. It's just unfortunate. But Kaizer Chiefs to make sure that, yes, of course, they come to the party. We saw the likes of Njovu and my boy there in the middle of the park. They were managing to, make sure that they put the players like Relemo Mfuke into the pocket, especially Tetwa. Tetwa came to the party. These are the players who were not consistent. These are the players that were not playing for almost 6 games, and now they just throw him in, and he seemed to, pocket those special player for Orlando Pirates.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was a real standout from Teto. I mean, after being sidelined for so long, to come back and just dominate in midfield like that, he was everywhere. And with Njovu and Maboy, they just gave that balance, kept things calm, and they really shut down Pokang. So yeah, hats off to them. They made a huge difference for Chiefs.
Yes. Do you think they serve for, when these young men happen to come to the party, Mtunuzi Chawalala, he came, and I think that is where we find the goal. Do you think Kaizer Chiefs, brought the resilience to the fore and say, yes, of course, we want to rise hand now that the players that everyone was waiting for is on the pitch, and then they happen to find a. Do you think for Mtunuzi Chawalala getting an opportunity during those minutes bring some hopes to the players and say, yes, of course, let's go forward and find a goal?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Shabalala coming on was a game changer. You could feel that spark, just that youthful energy and confidence, and I think it gave the whole team a boost. They saw that their young talent could step up, and it kind of gave them that belief, like, we can do this, we can push for the win.
And a player like Velebai, he came in, but it was too late. I think he deserved some minutes. I mean, like, if they put him when 20 minutes was still there, that boy is so quick, and his run, he can eliminate defenders. I think it was going to be good for Kaizer Chiefs, but they brought him in late.
Yeah, that's such a good point. I mean, Velebai has that real burst of speed, and if he had come on earlier, he could have really stretched the defense. I guess, the coach was probably playing it safe, but yeah, I agree. If he'd gotten more minutes, he could have been the difference, just like we saw in those few flashes he had.
So, what do you think about what Coach Wadu of Orlando Pirates said after the match during his interview? He said, Kaizer Chiefs defenders and all the players, it's like they were told that they must target these 3 key players for Orlando Pirates, Relemo Mfuke and Austin Apolis and Muremi. That's why we witnessed Muremi coming out, because he was now injured. They kick him. So, do you think it was a game plan for Kaizer Chiefs to do such?
Yeah, I think there might be some truth to that. I mean, it's not uncommon in a derby to have that kind of strategy, targeting the playmakers, trying to cut off their supply. And from what we saw, it did seem like Kaizer Chiefs were really physical and intense, especially on those guys. So yeah, I can see why Coach Wadu would say that, and it probably did disrupt Orlando Pirates' rhythm, especially with those key players off their game.
Thank you so much. I think, okay, let's just take a look at this video for Coach Wadu about these key players who were targeted for by Kaizer Chiefs.
I'm really curious to hear exactly how he framed it.
A football game or karate, I don't know how we call that today, or I don't want to respect other sport, but today was not a football game. Everybody are willing to play some nice football, and there are some people that they have to protect as well the players. When I saw that our three players, ball players, Mofokeng, Apolis, Moremi, were targeted not to take the ball in the rules, but to break the legs of the players.
You can see by his his facial expression, he looked unhappy, and from him, this is coming from his heart. He's not happy at all that his players were targeted by the Kaizer Chiefs players, and we saw the injury of Moremi. They took him out, and now Coach Wadu, he's not happy at all.
You can really see that frustration in his expression. I mean, it looked like he was holding back a lot of emotion, especially when he talked about Moremi going off. So yeah, this is clearly a big deal for him and for the team. I think it's going to be a tough recovery for them, and he'll probably push for some changes in the next match.
That's true. Okay, that's what we have today. Chamber of World Football. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to our channel, and make sure that you become part of this special channel going forward. And we'll see you next time with our host right here, Menti. Have a lovely one.